Hi guys, welcome back to tutorial race, and in this video tutorial you will learn TypeScript class inheritance. So as I have mentioned in the previous video that inheritance is a feature in which the child class inherits the properties and methods of base class. So in this example, this is our base class, the car class, and the Porsche, Ferrari, BMW, and Maruti Suzuki. These all cars are inheriting the feature of the base car class. But there are few cars which have different model and different functionalities also. But if you see that overall the work and the design of the car is almost same. So if we take example of BMW, then BMW inherits the base main car class, and then it has some additional features also. It has some own properties also. For example, uh, automatic brake, finger touch, door open, etc. It contains the BMW car, which doesn't exist in the main car class. So what you learned, the base, the child class inherits the properties of all properties of base class, as well as child class can have its own properties also. So there are three types of inheritance. First one is single inheritance, then multiple inheritance, and multi-level inheritance. So when only one child class inherits the properties and methods of base class, then it is called single inheritance. For example, this is Maruti Suzuki is inheriting the feature of base car class. So this is single example of single inheritance. And then this Scorpio is inheriting the feature of TUV and SUV 300, then it will be called multiple inheritance. But remember, multiple inheritance is not supported in TypeScript. And this one is multi-level inheritance. So what does that mean? Multi-level inheritance means one class in inheriting another class and the third class in inheriting the second class. So here in this example, the first one is gender Mercedes car. Now the second one is a luxury Mercedes car. The second luxury Mercedes car is inheriting the feature of base class general Mercedes car. And the third one is AI Mercedes car. This third Mercedes car will have all the properties of luxury Mercedes car as well as general Mercedes car. So this type of inheritance is called multi-level inheritance. Now let's uh, understand this with practical example. I have created a file called inheritance.ts. Now I write here class card. Okay, and then inside this we'll create a constructor. Okay, constructor. Then we'll pass some parameters also. Say name, public name, and then we can also specify data type here. Say string, and then we'll create a function called run. Run. We can write return type also here. Later, currently let's remove it. Rather, I will pass parameter here. Run uh, how. Then I'll write here console.log. Then this dot name plus runs plus how. Okay, now let's create an object of this. Currently we have not done an inheritance thing, just we are so let I will create the object later. First let's create another object called class class cities extends car. Okay, so extends keyword is used to inherit the features of base class. Now I'll write here constructor in this one also, and then inside constructor we will pass parameter also. So say public public name, then string here, and then super super, and then the parameter name. So why we are calling here super? The super, when you write here super, that means you are calling the base constructor. That means if we write some, so the base constructor is also calling for base constructor. Now inside this, it will have its own uh, method. Say what it is. I write here um, luxury. Okay. Then what? Console.log console.log. I write here this dot name this dot name plus, that means I will pass here uh, super Mercedes this car have a what. Okay, now so what is offered in base class? There are there is one constructor as well as one method. In the child class also there is one constructor as well as one method. Now let's create object of Mercedes. So I write here where one equals to new uh, mer new Mercedes. Mercedes. Okay, and then inside this I pass here. So I have written here. So rather let's do. Okay, we have created an object called to and then Mercedes. So I'm passing here. Okay, then I will call base class function. So 2 dot run 2 dot run. So what here smoothly. Okay, so as you can see we are passing this parameter from child class as well as I'm calling the base class function because this run function does not exist inside Mercedes car, but it exists in the base class. So we have created one object of base class. That means Mercedes. Okay. Then we are calling the function, this function of base class run, because run does not exist in child class. So now we have written here smoothly. Now let's run it and see that how does it apply. Now node inheritance just GS. So what is the message? Latest Mercedes car runs smoothly. That means we are calling the base constructor, this one, from the child constructor. Here we are calling the base constructor. When we pass this argument, it goes to here. It goes to here. Actually, this one already exists here. This one goes to the base class constructor. Okay, and then this run function is called from the base class. So ultimately, it shows this name, shows here the name, the latest, and then this how is passed here. That is why it is displaying here latest Mercedes car runs smoothly. So as you can see, it is possible to call all the properties and method of base class. Okay, now as I told you in the beginning that in inheritance the child class can have its own method, can have its own properties also. So in this case the luxury is method of child class. So if you want to display class also the child method also, then in this case I will write here 2 dot luxury. So inside luxury I write here AC. So when we pass here AC and then uh, 2 dot uh, 2 dot, okay, we don't need this one, we are just calling the function. Okay, so now let's see it, compile it again and then run the application. So it is showing latest Mercedes car runs smoothly, latest Mercedes car have AC. Okay, so as you can see the child object can access the properties and method of base class, as well as it can access the properties and method of its own, and it can have its own method. So that is the example of inheritance. So in the next video I will show you that how multi-level inheritance works. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.